Hi guys, it's Sammy Voodoo here with another review for the Power of Women in Spandex, tpowis.net. Today we have a Gilda Marx Biketard. As you can see, this is super bright pink. So this piece is from the 90s and it is part of a pro cycling line, the Breathables collection, which is supposed to, or mostly at least, have like liners and things like that. But as you can see, there is no liner, which is why I do need to wear a piece underneath. Because as bright and beautiful of a spandex item as this is, it gets very sheer when it's stretched out. So I need to wear something underneath it. If you have a little bit of a smaller bust, maybe you won't need to. This does have regular stitching. It's not flat stitched on the sides, so it is a little bit more noticeable than some of the other items that I have reviewed in the past. It's got a pretty basic scoop neck on it, which personally I think I've mentioned before in the live stream. I like mock necks a lot, in my day-to-day life. But as the weather gets nicer, I do tend to kind of go for things that come a little bit lower, a little bit more risque, sometimes some deep V's. So, I mean, I like this. I like that it's not too low. So I don't have to worry about my bra showing or my boobs falling out. And as you can see, it is a piece that comes down right above the knee. The knees are exposed, which I could imagine would be wonderful for actual cycling because it allows that extra movement ability. So this item is considered new old stock. It is 30 years old, and as you can see, it has held up remarkably well. You can tell that the color is still ridiculously vibrant. It is, I wouldn't even say a bubblegum because it's brighter than that. It is like a highlighter, freshly opened from the packaging, that bright, especially under the lights. It has maintained its flexibility and its stretchiness super well. It is very supportive. Like I said, it's just, bigger busted you are, the more sheer it can be with the more stretch. So, I mean, if I wanted to go braless with this, if it was a little bit dimmer, I would. But with how bright it is, it might be a little, too risque for the YouTubes, for the Zucks of the world. And I've actually worn this piece before for a balloon popping video. So if you want to see me wearing this and putting it to some balloon popping action, definitely check that video out. Now, as far as the shininess goes, this is an 8.9. I mean, look at it. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that it's a bright pink color, if this was a grayish color, it would probably be silver with how shiny the spandex is. It's absolutely super reflective for, being a colored piece. It's not matte at all. I opted to make sure that I wore some black accessories with this because me personally, it's a little bright for me for a singular bit. So, definitely breaking it up with, some black, some accessories works more for me personally. Alright, so my final rating for this piece, I mean, this is a 9/10. I've put this piece through its paces before. Like I said, the construction holds up super well. I mean, I think that support-wise, it's wonderful if you know how to accessorize it, or if you're confident enough to wear something one solid pink like this without the accessories, good on you. My personal thoughts, I mean, I really like it. I would wear it with a leather jacket or something if I you know, I had the ability to just go out on the town, as it were, maybe when the weather's a little bit nicer. If you guys want to see me outside wearing something, make sure to send in those requests. So yeah, I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful piece. 910. It's beautifully shiny, super awesome spandex. It's old, but it holds up amazingly. Alright, so this has been a review. Again, Gilda Marx Biketard from the 90s, held up amazingly. Oh my gosh. So I want to thank everybody who has watched this review, who voted, because this was a piece that was voted for. If you want to have the opportunity to vote in the future, be a subscriber on Patreon, be a supporter on Patreon. You get reviews, you get pictures, you get to vote, and if you are like Vasily, you get to send in like really awesome requests and stuff. So like, if you're not on Patreon, become a Patreon subscriber. That's our lifeblood. You guys are awesome. Thank you so, so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably had to wait like a year after this was actually available to the Patreon subscribers. So again, join Patreon. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. I'm Sammy Voodoo with the Power of Women in Spandex, tpalace.net, and I'm going to thank our lovely Patreon subscribers here. Again, Vasily, thank you, you're amazing. And I'm going to start saying thank you to you, and you, and you, you. Again, I'm Sammy Voodoo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a shiny day.